Hello folks, morning again. So I'm pondering and wonder if you will ponder with me, a mutual ponderance on something which might be one of the biggest evolutionary steps in mankind's short history. Could also be seen as one of the best gifts we've been given in conjunction with that, but could also be seen as one of the worst things that's ever happened to us. So I'm talking about the dawn of awareness in humans. So whatever version of evolution or history you subscribe to or like or whatever it is, the most predominant one would account for the fact that consciousness is something that's developed over time. Is that the same thing as awareness? Maybe, but if you look in terms of complexity of organisms, whether that's now or across history, you can see maybe some kind of gradation of, I have to be careful with these words because they can mean the same thing and have been used to mean the same thing, but sometimes they're not. But intelligence, awareness, consciousness. Now I am aware that I'm aware of theories and actually like some of the stuff about there's consciousness in everything. Maybe that's the most fundamental thing. But in terms of awareness, well, I think there is a gradation there, because even in people, even in myself, over time, I can see where the level of level of awareness has been higher with regards to certain things. So I might be aware of something on one level at one time in my life, but then that very same thing, I might be able to think about that, but in a way which is, there's more awareness around it and it adds a different flavour and there's more relevance, more knowledge about it. So just getting all that out the way, so that is to say then that there are levels of awareness, but I'm talking about, when I'm talking about the change, the big change in human history, I mean, it's probably been a gradual thing, there's no denying that, but what I'm referring to as the before point and the after point was, if you want to see it like that, was when humans were not aware, and then when they were, of themselves. So this is something that, before awareness, it's like we were natural, it's like we were children of God, as they call it. We were wild, we were untamed, we were present, we were in the moment, we weren't burdened by thoughts, rationalities, abstractions. Yeah, just natural. Whereas when awareness kicked in, it obviously served a great purpose and huge strides forward were made, and it's what sets us apart from other species, the fact that we are self-aware, aware of our own death. But it's also been, it could also be seen as the biggest mistake, or in some kind of way going backwards. So all the myths and religions try to paint it as, they call it the fall. Actually, it's seen as the fall. So it's not the ascent, it's the fall. You know, we fell from nature, we fell from grace, we fell from this natural state into, oh my God, all of a sudden we're aware of ourselves. And that's where in the Bible, stupidly, people see this as literal stuff, but it's the Adam and Eve thing. They became aware of their nakedness. They became aware of themselves all of a sudden as embarrassment, the shame, so the human emotions that come with that. The onset of anxiety, the onset of fear, the onset of, am I doing things right? Are we doing things right? Have I left something out? What's the problem? So that kind of mindset can be seen as very prevalent in a lot of where things aren't going so well in terms of how we feel, how we're doing, our progress, our sustainability, and yeah, it could be seen as more advanced, but has it been a good thing? Awareness can also be awakeness, so we've awoken. But some people say ignorance is truth, ignorance being before the awakening. So what would you rather be? Unaware, unawake, but naturally happy, a bit like a dog, a bit like dogs. Now, they're not aware, they have suffering, but it's short term, doesn't mean anything more for them. Don't question themselves, don't question things. It's all very surface level. So what would you rather have? That, or a deeper level of awareness, a deeper or higher level of awakeness? Is that intelligence? Is that more consciousness? Does that give us more capability? So it's a very interesting concept, and if you look closely, well, you don't even have to look that hard, but this is what a lot of the myths, the stories, the fables, the stuff that's lasted the test of time and is still considered history and historically important. This was an important time and an important change, an important progression or juncture in human history, and with good reason. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe, send, don't send, talk, don't talk, work, don't work, talk, don't talk, sun, no sun, sunbathe, don't sunbathe, whatever you do, it's all okay. And I'll see you again, see everyone again soon, the next blue sky.